Title: USA and India shake hands over defense, plotting a course for military tech Tango. TLDR. Indian and US defense bosses are cooking up something spicy. They've sketched out a roadmap for military industry cooperation. This move comes as India's PM preps for his upcoming state visit to Washington. US sees this relationship as a crucial balance against China's regional dominance. Meanwhile, India, the world's largest arms importer, is keen to diversify its military buffet and satisfy its defense cravings both locally and internationally. The news, spiced up. Once upon a time in New Delhi, US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh signed, sealed, and delivered a roadmap for defense industry cooperation. What's cooking, you ask? Well, we're talking a mix of new technologies and co-production of existing and new defense systems. Think joint production of combat aircraft engines, infantry combat vehicles, and howitzers, among other stuff. This ain't a one-sided deal, oh no. This spicy recipe also includes opportunities for increased collaboration between defense startup ecosystems of both countries. Silicon Valley meets Bangalore. Could this be a strategic stir-fry against China's regional dominance? Washington seems to think so. Plus, India, with a voracious appetite for military gear, aims to diversify its defense platter, which is currently heavily served by Russia. It seems like India is not only looking to consume, but also to produce and dish out military equipment. Why just eat when you can run a buffet, right? An ambitious move by New Delhi, encouraging global defense manufacturers to partner with Indian companies for local consumption and, hold your breath, exports too. Whispers around the town suggest India might purchase 18 high-altitude, long-endurance armed drones from General Atomics Aeronautical Systems Incorporated, costing a cool $1.5 billion to $2 billion. This equipment could potentially be deployed along its tumultuous borders with China and Pakistan and in the strategic Indian Ocean region. As for the American side, U.S. defense trade with India has risen from zilch in 2008 to a whopping $20 billion in 2020. Indian purchases from the U.S. have included long-range maritime patrol aircraft, C-130 transport aircraft, missiles, and drones. This intriguing partnership is set to create quite a stir in the global defense industry. With India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi scheduled to visit Washington on June 22 for official talks with President Joe Biden, we expect the military-industrial pot to keep simmering. Pondering the defense buffet. This Indo-American defense buffet has got us wondering, how will this impact the balance of power in South Asia? Is this a move towards an Indo-American global defense alliance? And most importantly, will this spiced-up cooperation be the recipe for stability or the main ingredient in a regional arms race? Now that you've devoured the story, we're keen to know what you think. Is this partnership a power move against China's regional dominance, or just a diversification of India's defense suppliers? Is it prudent for countries to rely on a